work, you feel guilty because you're working and you're not at home. And if you work and you're at work, you feel guilty that you're not with your kids. And if you're working and you're at home, then you feel guilty because you're not working, and you literally can't escape it, right? So the intent of this community is just to open up dialogue and talk about, are there things Capital can be doing to help, and things we can be doing to each other to help.
Discussion. And I really appreciate that the large organization that you have really looks to their parent community to build an alliance, because this is a large company, but we all bring our own stories, and we all bring our own families, or we leave them home and we come here. Sometimes we take our work home, and sometimes we take our families to work with us in our heads, in our hearts, of course. Guilt-ridden people work harder, perform better, and are seen like stronger leaders. And that's because you're giving it your all. We are giving it our all. So it's not like we're 100% and we have 50% work and 50% family. 50% work, 50% family, 50% relationships, and guess what happens on the back end? We forget about ourselves. So if you change the way you think, the things you think about change. So if we're constantly thinking about feeling horrible, or that we're not good enough, or we're not wealthy enough, or our children should be going to Harvard, that's where you live. You live in your thoughts regardless of if it's true or not.
Missing out, I'm jealous of their time. Somehow disassociating it to and more focusing on their benefit and the fact that he is going to have such a great relationship with them in the future really helps me to kind of lessen my guilt. You know, it's
How do you
selfish.
do that? How do you actually tell yourself one thing over another? Because it sounds really healthy, and it's a choice. So you're choosing to have one thought over another, and you're not falling into the black holes of, I'm not there. But I'm wondering if I'm going to just challenge that. Is it really that you're never going to be in the classroom? So the all or nothing thinking is kind of a distortion, and it is very real. So acknowledging you weren't there at that time, but you could be there another time. So self-compassion and teaching self-compassion. Disappointment is very difficult to see our children and our families, but it's part of life. Dealing with disappointment starts very little. Like, John took my toy, and I really wanted it, and he broke it. And so in each stages, we get to teach disappointment, and it starts with us. Right?
Now, working together to find the right balance of being the parents we want to be and being the professionals we want to be, and recognizing that both are unattainable goals, and that the tension between the two is hard. And it's hard for a lot of different ways, and how it's hard progresses from different stages.
Guilt, it is curable, but it never does go away. It's just about your perception and how we manage it.